Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It is Tuesday, April 19th today. It's kind of rainy outside. Actually, it's not the best out right now, but hey, there's no snow on the ground, so I guess that's always a plus in Minnesota. But um I did get a chance to go to the Fetus today. I picked up one record, which is very rare that I pick up less than four. But I'm saving up. I'm trying to get better at saving and stuff, and it sucks. It's terrible. If you don't have to, don't. It's just a lot of things pass you by, but it's something that I need to learn. And it'll help me in the long run for sure. But I did get one record, but then I also got two in the mail a few days ago that I wanted to share with you too. So let's do the first ones in the mail first. Why not? This one is just a fantastic album. This is from a band. They started out in the '90s. Kind of alternative rock kind of band. Not a Surf. This is their newest one. It's very, very good. I love this one. You Know Who You Are. It's a very good album. Super, super cool. Um, it has a nice gatefold too. Nice little. I love that plain window. That's pretty. It's pretty awesome. So this is Not a Surf. Their newest record, which is very good. A little bit more down tempo than they are used to, but it's been what 20 years, 20, 25 years. This record is just so good, so good. A fantastic hip hop album. One of my favorites that just really it's an artist who actually like raps about what's going on and what needs to change, rather than just the usual like I have so much money, girls, drugs, and I hate that crap. That is not hip hop. That's rap. And there is a difference, Mariah. Not, there is a huge difference between hip hop and rap. Huge. Hip hop is like the whole culture. It's a culture thing, like graffiti stuff like that and stuff. And to me, Immortal Technique is hip hop. He raps about how the government's corrupt, people are living in the streets and stuff, and it hits home. It really does, because it's stuff that's happening. It's going on in the world today. This was back in like 12 years ago, but hey, it's still going on today. I still believe a lot of stuff he says. But for a long time, I didn't know this was on vinyl, but I was able to get a hold of it. This is Revolutionary Volume 2. There is Volume 1, and I like this way better. This is a great album. This is fantastic. Harlem Streets is really, really good. Talking about how the government's corrupt, and like how people in Africa are just doing stupid shit and stuff, and getting all these people impregnated, and all this stuff's going wrong, and it's great, man. It is a great track. Probably one of my favorites. Next to The Point of No Return, which is really good. Industrial Revolution, Crossing the Boundary, Fourth Branch, Internally Bleeding. I mean, there's so much good stuff on this. There's so much good stuff on this. So if you like hip hop, please do give this one a listen. It's very, very good. Now the moment you all been waiting for. No. This is the record I picked up at the Fetus today. It's something that I've known for a while. And I've wanted to get, but I've never seen it. I saw it the last couple times I was there, but I really didn't think twice about it. But this is a great live album by a great live band and band in general. This is Rush, A Show of Hands. I had to pick this one up. I had to get this guy. This is a really, really great live album. It's got a lot of good tracks. The Big Money Subdivisions, Manhattan Project, Distant Early Warning, Mythic Rhythms, Time Stands Still, Closer to the Heart, Red Sector A. I mean, there's some good stuff on here, guys. This is a great, great, great recording, too. Really good recording of this. This was back in, when was this? God, I can't even remember when this was. It was pressed last year, actually. It was repressed. So this isn't the original. I'm sorry, but if I had the original, it'd be fucking sweet. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. You know. Now I want to go over a few records that I'm on the lookout for. That was Record Store Day exclusive, so I'll be paying a fucking arm and a leg for it, But I do have, let's see, one coming in the mail. Actually, two coming in the mail that were Record Store Day exclusives. One is, let's see, it's Sun Volt's newest record. It's not a CD or anything like that. It's a vinyl. It's this live album that they did back in 1996. It was actually on Trace, the deluxe remastered version. It was on there, but now it's actually a separate record, which is really nice because I love that live cut on there because it was fantastic, really good. So I do have that coming. Another one. Let me just. I need to get the name of these things right. So give me a second here. I gotta bring this up really quick just so I know. There's a couple things I'm on the lookout for too. That there's so much good stuff. It's just I feel like it's never ending. There can't be a point where you're just like, oh, I'm done. Um, Another record that's coming in the mail that's not a Record Store Day, but I've been waiting a little while for it, is Sun Kill Moon's Universal Themes. I showed the CD a while back. Really enjoyed it. It's not for someone who really doesn't know Sun Kill Moon or Mark Kozlek and just coming into it like from the outside looking into it. Definitely not a record to come into. But it's a record that if you've listened to their previous stuff and you listen to his solo work, you'll understand kind of his style is a little different. Singer-songwriter, it's a little different than what most people are used to. So I'm really glad to get that on vinyl. It's been a while. I've been on the lookout for it too, so that's good. The one that I really want, I don't think I'll get for a little bit, anyways, until they might repress it. Maybe. Keep your fingers crossed. Is a record by Lush. It's called Origami. It's a 5 LP box set. Record Store Day exclusive. I think it's 5 of their like studio records. It's all thrown into one package, and from what I've heard, one has never been pressed on vinyl before, so that's huge. So I'll be on the lookout for that for maybe like a few years. um, but it's something that I'm really on the lookout for. I hope I get it. If I don't, that's okay. It's kind of like my Ryan Adams thing. I do $90 for that, but this is way more expensive. Like I might be able to get it for like 170, maybe, and that's cheap to me for what it could be. But yeah, it's definitely one that I'm on the lookout for. Definitely something I want to add to my collection as a box set. It'd be really cool. Lush is a great shoegaze band, fantastic shoegaze. I wouldn't think it's something that I would listen in my car to while I'm driving. It's not that style of music. It's kind of like you don't listen to Sun Kill Moon while you're driving. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You have to really just sit and take in the experience of the music and kind of let it kind of talk to you, or you can't be really what's the word I'm looking for? Distracted by anything else while listening to like stuff like Sun Kill Moon, Lush, Beefheart, Zappa, stuff like that. Really needs to just sit down and listen, and it's just a journey, man. It's really something that you really need to kind of open your mind up to and not be just so narrow-minded about things and expecting certain things. And so it's something I really Lush is a great band. I've heard them before, but this box set would be really cool to have. I will be on the lookout for that, and I think there is a few more. There's a big list that I still I'm kind of looking into. It wasn't as good as last year. Last year I got a lot more because there was the Whiplash soundtrack, which was fantastic. There was the Autumn Defense record, which was great. What else am I missing? Shoot. Those are the really two main ones I think that I remember. But what else is there? I gotta think of. Oh, got it. The next one I'd like to talk about is Sublime released a new record for Record Store Day exclusively. It is Won't Pay the Bills. It's I'm not a huge like head over feet Sublime fan. I know who they are. They're great. They're a really good band. It's not someone I listen to on a regular basis, but I do know their music. And this one, what I've heard, is it's a pressing of their first cassette demos, which is really cool. That's a little bit cheaper. That may be about like $50, give or take. So that's easy. That's easy to get. But that is another one I'm really on the lookout for, which would be really cool to have. Ooh, here's a good one. I'm looking at it on my phone here, so it jogs my memory. There's just so much going on in my head, so I gotta write stuff down. You know, it's tough, man. But Fish, oh my God, Fish. They released one last year. They're releasing one this year. It's a reissue of Hoist, which is a really good album by Fish. Not my favorite, but I love Story of the Ghost, which is still I'm looking for. Gonna get that thing. One of these days, you know, when I win the lottery, I can buy a $400 record. You know, I would put money down on that. That is a fantastic album. That is on vinyl. It would sound just amazing. It's just super funky. Just something else, man. One day it'll be here. I'll make a video of it. I promise. But Hoist is but I know it's a reissue. It's going for about $90 right now, which is still on the low end. It's pricey, but it's not out of the woods, you know. Here's one. Um, there's so much, guys. There's so much here. Once again, it's not as good as last year, but still great stuff. I do have this record in my collection. I don't know if I'd get it, but it's just something that would be cool. Soul Asylum Gravediggers Union is reissued, and it's on colored vinyl. 2LP colored vinyl. That's really the only thing I know about it. I'm not sure if there's any other. I saw it at the Fetus today. It wasn't something I wouldn't like go head over heels for to get it, but it's just something that was really really cool that it would be kind of cool to have in a collection. The other one I'm looking for is by a group that I've never really heard too much about. I was watching some videos on YouTube about vinyl hauls that people got from Record Store Day, and this was one of them. And I always like to expand my mind to music, you know, so I'm always looking for new stuff. And I said, it's like Pinback. I'm like, let's give it a shot, you know? And it's actually really, really good. It's really good. I feel like it's like, to describe it, it's like soft rock almost. It's almost like something you could like sleep to, you know? It's very laid back. Great lyrics, fantastic lyrics. But they're re-releasing or getting their first pressing of this, Blue Screen Life. So I'm looking for that too. That's another cheap one. It's still 60 to 70, I'd say, which is pretty good. But you know me, I spend a shit ton of money anyway, so that's sad that I say, oh, $80, no more. I don't know if it's good or bad. But Pinback is another good one that I really look out for. Blue Screen Life. Really, really good album. It's the 15th anniversary edition, too. I don't know if it's on colored vinyl. I'm not sure. Maybe? I thought someone was saying something like that, but maybe not. But yeah, that's really all I have to talk about, actually, since I got a record to listen to today. I got a couple good ones. I still got stuff like I got Explosions in the Sky, I got the Fugees. I'm sorry if I butchered that. There's a lot of stuff I have to listen to, so I got a lot of time today. Brad gets off work at 5:30, and we're probably gonna go out to dinner or something. I'm going out to eat a lot, you know. I just like that. I like that personal time, you know, just like to get away from stuff. It's nice, and so yeah, that's really all I got to share. That's what I'm kind of on the lookout for. Still waiting for my iPhone. You know, hasn't even shipped yet. It hasn't even got here yet. I guess they're sold out. I guess I'm not sure because when I went into the AT&T store on the it's been a couple weeks. They're like, yeah, it usually takes 24 to 48 hours. And you just and then we get the email. You know, it's like the earliest is like April 28th. It's like holy crap. So I'll be getting it around May, I would say. I don't know, maybe. Who knows, you know? So, not to sound like I'm just like a spoiled person or anything, but I'm just super excited to go back to the old phone, you know? The 6 is great, don't get me wrong, but it's really hard to handle with one hand. It's just, I've really struggled with it. But with the iPhone SE, it's just easier because it's a smaller design. It's one of my favorite models that they ever done. So that's good too, and it's got everything that the 6S has put into the smaller phone, which is great. So it's pretty much for the people that want to go to a smaller phone that really didn't like the 6 or the 6S Plus. I guess it sold a lot. People said no, it wasn't supposed to. Didn't really sell very well, and I guess it did. You know, maybe they were wrong about it. You know, but so I'm really excited to finally maybe get that. Oh, it's been what? How long? How far away is it now? Let's see. Like next week, maybe next week at the earliest. So we'll kind of keep my ears to the grapevine here and see and see what happens. But I'm super excited to be getting that. I'm gonna hopefully be selling my 6. Because I won't need it anymore. Unless where I want to, you know, it's totally cool. I can just give this to you. Unless she's not an Apple person. One of these days, I just want to just get her an iPhone for her birthday and just see what she does. She'd probably send it back or something. That'd be super funny. Oh, I wouldn't do that though. That's mean. But yeah, guys, that's all I got to share today. So it's kind of rainy out, but oh well, I got a lot of music and stuff to listen to. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.